Hello and welcome. So, as promised, this is my second to last battle in the WZ-132A, the Tier 9 Chinese light tank, and it's 357 with me as top tier. I'm matched up against a 1390, and it's a Conqueror versus 257, artillery we can ignore, they're not even tanks, Tiger versus IS-3, CDC Lorraine, Progettos, we have a T-34-2, Ferdi versus Kanonen, and then we can ignore the Tier 7s because what could they possibly do to me? Well, I don't know. I guess they could tear me apart, but I'll deal with whoever I come up against. So immediately I'm gonna drive to my favourite spotting position, which is from this side of the map. I don't know if there's one on the opposite side, I don't think there is, because balance maps and all that. And there's just these wonderful bushes right here. I didn't drive along the top because I didn't want to get spotted by somebody opposite in the TD bush. CDC decides to ram me, but in this bush here you get spots all the way over to the castle. If I can pause, is it? Oh, there we go. So you get spots over by the castle, down this line of sight here, and through here. Also I can drive a little bit forward and widen that like cone of vision over there. And generally it's very good. Also you spot anybody that pops up on this ridge where the 1390 is, and get some free early damage. For now I'm just waiting for them to drive into position. Kanonen and Jagdpanzer, just auto aim and shot, yep. And then pull back behind the bush, so I won't get spotted. Lorraine next. That's not really feathering a shot because I knew I could get one, I was just curious to how much of a shot I could get because I know there's a rock up there. Not a lot better to do, so I keep messing around with the camera and stuff like that. Tiny little shot, might as well take it. Into the floor, what a shame. As you can see, our Conqueror, being such a pro player, has decided to snipe from the mid-ridge because it's a British tank and it's a sniping tank, right? Meanwhile, our Tigers have gone off to fight their heavies. We have a sniping IS behind the castle and stuff, we have a Progetto with the TDs, and the T-34-2 just got back from being AFK, and meanwhile the Ferdinand is still AFK. So I can't push, can't make any aggressive plays, I don't really have the teammates with me compared to them, I just need to stay here and farm, and that's generally the best thing I can do. Found an IS-3, who's for some reason in the middle, not going to question that too much. Progetto, snapped and didn't manage to hit. Same again, I'm just going to stay around here, light these guys up for the artillery, who are actually being some of the most useful players in the game, although it pains me to say it. And we're just waiting to see what happens. Looking for an opportunity. And one will soon come, don't you worry. Get spotted, so I need to dive down, get into cover from the 3 tanks in front of me. And I see an IS-3 and decide, I've got the hit points, I want to kill this guy because he's a pretty damn big threat. Luckily, I can just dupe his shot like that because he's terrible, and get behind him for an easy kill. Wonderful. Alright, on to the next. So, the SU died, 1390 is still lurking around somewhere here. So I decided to cross just on the off chance that I spot him, as well as getting in here because there's a T20 and a Lorraine. That's 1700 hit points for me to farm right there. T20 first. Pew. 1390's up there, he's fighting a Conqueror and a CDC who's finally decided to stop camping, and now they're having a happy little brawl there while I push in and consider killing the Lorraine. Then I realise he has 4 shots left, so I find artillery. That's 1 shot. That's 2. 3. Deleted. So just waiting on a shot onto the artillery, but he's dived down, so I'm just going to give chase. As you can see, our Tigers never really pushed much further past where they were, and they're just trying to hold over there. Our Conqueror is in an even more useless position than sniping where the TDs were. The CDC, I'm pretty sure, is quite low health now, if we just have a quick look. Half health. He's still making himself useful up there. He's a decent player. I'm quite glad he joined. That was quite good having somebody who's decent around me. Look for a quick shot on the Progetto while the CDC runs away. And I'll see if I can get another one. Just some sniping here. Easy enough. Not a lot I really need to teach, just leading targets and such. Can't really see him for the trees, and yep. And he's dead, so I'm good to go. So AFK KV3, see if I can get that last bit of spotting damage on him. There he is. Snap a shot. Nope, not quick enough. And continue pushing. They still have a Crusader SP, which is an artillery piece, tier 7, just over somewhere around here, considering he's nowhere on the K line up to where I am, because I would have seen him. Which means he can only be in front of me. There he is. Easy shot. Low rolls are my specialty, so somebody else will have to kill him. Or I just get the reload, sure. And just keep pushing. And then it's farming the back of these guys, or, well, trying to. And generally all I've shown off here is brawling in light tanks against the IS-3, controlling my aggression based on my team being special. You can see the Stayer Waffenträger still hasn't left the TD position. He hasn't had shots for like 2 minutes, but he's still there, of course. The Ferdinand is finally not AFK, the Conqueror is almost making himself useful. Is he full health still? No, he lost half his health somehow, probably against that 1390. And then literally it's the end of the game, I'll just drive into these guys. One shot, and then drive around him because I don't really want to get shot by him, save these hit points, makes me more credits. And I'm just out-circling an IS here, nothing special at all considering how manoeuvrable I am. He chose to shoot somebody else and I get the kill, and that's my third one. Easy game, 6,000 combined, well, 5,836, and this was a first class mastery badge. And my second to last game that I played, so good fun in the WZ132A. Thank you for watching, I'll catch you next time.